someone choosing to stay blind. My brother Nolan has been investing his entire inheritance with this financial guru he met on Instagram for the past year, and I just found out who this guy really is. Nolan inherited $180,000 when our grandpa died last February. The money was specifically earmarked for medical school. Grandpa had written it right into his will that the funds were for Nolan's education. Nolan had always dreamed of being a doctor, spent 4 years pre-med with a 3.8 GPA, volunteered at the Children's Hospital every weekend. But 3 weeks after the funeral, Nolan discovered this trader named Gabriel Matsuda, who posts screenshots of massive daily profits on social media. We're talking $50,000 gains in a single day. Luxury cars, penthouse apartments, private jets. The guy looked like he was living the absolute dream. Gabriel runs these exclusive investment seminars at fancy hotels downtown every Saturday morning. Nolan started attending religiously, missing family dinners, canceling plans with friends, even skipping his girlfriend's birthday. He'd come home with this glazed look in his eyes, talking about passive income streams and breaking free from the matrix. At first, we thought it was just a phase. Nolan had always been a little gullible, falling for MLM schemes in high school, buying courses on flipping houses. But this felt different. He was completely obsessed. Nolan showed us his trading app with numbers that kept climbing every month. Started at $20,000, then $35,000, then $67,000, then $89,000. The profits looked real. The interface was professional, complete with graphs and market analysis. He was making more money sitting at his laptop than our dad made working construction for 30 years. We tried telling him it looked like a pyramid scheme, but Nolan said we were just jealous of his success and stuck in poverty mindset. He'd roll his eyes whenever we questioned Gabriel's methods, said we wouldn't understand because we weren't entrepreneurs. Then Nolan started recruiting. First our cousins and neighbors, then his college friends. Then he tried to get our parents to liquidate their retirement savings to get in on the opportunity. He genuinely believed he was helping people escape financial slavery and build generational wealth. Our mom was actually considering it until my sister threatened to cut contact if she gave Nolan a single dollar. Dad just shook his head and said Nolan had lost his mind. By December, Nolan had supposedly turned his inheritance into $240,000. He quit his part-time job at the pharmacy, dropped out of his MCAT course, told everyone medical school was for suckers who wanted to trade time for money like slaves. His girlfriend left him because he kept trying to get her to invest her student loan money, said he'd become a different person, cold and obsessed with money. Last month, Nolan borrowed $30,000 against his car to invest more because Gabriel announced a limited-time crypto arbitrage opportunity that would triple investments in 6 weeks. Nolan was practically vibrating with excitement, couldn't sleep for days. That's when I got suspicious and started digging into Gabriel Matsuda's background online. Something about his social media felt off, too perfect, too polished. Turns out Gabriel's real name is Daniel Whitaker. He's been running this exact same investment scam in Ohio, Texas, and Florida over the past 5 years. The trading app is completely fake, just made up numbers designed to hook victims. He's wanted by the FBI for securities fraud totaling over $2 million. I spent 3 days gathering evidence, court documents, news articles, victim testimonials, police reports, everything. Found 12 different people who lost their life savings to Daniel's previous schemes. One guy lost his house, another lost his kids' college funds. I printed it all out, organized it in a folder, and showed Nolan yesterday morning. Sat him down at the kitchen table and walked through every piece of evidence methodically, explaining each document. Nolan looked at the papers, looked at me, and said, "You're just trying to sabotage my success because you're trapped in a 9-to-5 mindset and can't handle seeing me win." He accused me of printing fake documents, said the victims were probably paid actors, claimed I was working with traditional finance to keep him down, said the government was trying to destroy Gabriel because he was exposing their financial system. Then he grabbed the folder, threw it in the trash, deleted my number from his phone, blocked me on social media, and told me not to contact him again unless I was ready to apologize for trying to destroy his future. This morning, Nolan posted on Facebook that he's taking out a second mortgage on Grandpa's old house to make one final massive investment before Gabriel's program closes forever. The comments are full of family members begging him to stop. Nolan would rather lose everything, the inheritance, the house, his entire future, than admit he fell for a scam, because facing the truth means accepting that he gave away his dreams to become a doctor to a con artist with a fake name. The seminars are still happening every Saturday. Nolan's still going. Our whole family is watching him destroy himself, and there's nothing we can do to stop it.